So, however, off top, two perennial favorites for this game. Leona versus Benimaru.
And okay, so Straight Wolf's bringing out Hind now. Interesting, very interesting.
Oh yeah, he was very successful with his Hind play.
Okay. Again, like that doesn't surprise me. Hind is one of those characters, like he benefited, from the 2.1 patch, very much so. But right now we got VCO going up against Straight Wolf.
Now Straight Wolf running Kyo on Anchor, which is a bit of a unique choice. Kyo is typically run on point or sometimes in the middle position.
True.
However, if you know you have a character that operates on a level that high, you can play him wherever you want.
Pretty much. And definitely in Straight Wolf's hands, Kyo is that character. All right, so trying to do his usual with Leona.
This is going to be very dangerous. Benimaru controls the space directly in front of him very well.
Oh, yeah. Line in the sand on that.
So he's really going to have to stick and move with this Leona pressure.
All right. Wide stuff there for Straight.
Very reliable overhead.
Nice backdash on that.
And time ran out as far as him being able to avoid those buttons.
Right to the plexus, man. Jesus.
Now, he was able to run down the clock quite a bit, so with 15 seconds left, Straight Wolf's only going to get a nominal amount of health back.
It's all right. Now he comes VCO's King, one of his most solid characters. He's held King and Leona for that matter for a good long time.
Oh, absolutely. King, a longtime favorite for her devoted player base.
Oh, yeah. And like just on an aside, like I love the fact the whole KOF Destiny thing, like her origin episode, I swear that may actually be my favorite, even over Geese's, and that's saying a lot.
It's kind of funny they've kind of given up on the history of her playing the androgyny card. Of course, as time's gone on, her appearance has shifted a bit, so some things you just can't hide.
Yeah, again, it's just one of those things. That's why I always use Yuri as the prime example of how players do get older. Certain women, certain female characters on the roster, they do grow up and out, apparently. So definitely shout out to Yuri on that one.
Unfortunately, King wasn't able to put in a lot against Benimaru. Straight looking quite strong. Right. Now, Mature with 5 bars is nothing to sneeze at, and you need to respect her.
All right, good sweep. Nice trade on that one. Here we go.
He's going to get close.
Doesn't have the meter to finish it off.
Brings her down to about 100 left. And one errant hit. Here we go. And yet, confirmed in. And this put him away.
All right, I was surprised. I was figuring that was going to leave him with about at least 54 chance health on that one, but it's enough to finish him off.
It's very misleading. It feels like that move is winding down, and then it just ends with a big chunk of damage.
Again, that last unscaled hit, man, makes all the difference.
Now this Hind, you cannot let him. Stray Wolf's Hind, you cannot let him take control. He will keep you locked in block stun for as long as he feels like it.
Again, just the ability he has to stay in control and keep his pressure up there, especially if you get locked in the corner. That's tragedy when you get the opportunity, man. All right, but Stray Wolf taking that first match off of Visio. And again, Visio, like for anybody who can remember last year, there was photographic documented evidence of this. But while me and Sway were on the mic for top 4, somebody came downstairs in full Xanadu gear. That was our boy Visio. Scared the life out of me on stream.
I remember it was a very good photo opportunity. The two of you having a little bit of a mirror match there, screaming at each other.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I love the caption contest that we got out of that one, too. That was just beautiful. Shout out to everybody who participated in that one. We're getting back into this match now. And now we see Visio still relatively the same place he was in the last match, doing a little bit more to control the space with Leona. Went a little too hot and heavy on that one. Thought he was going to have the earring for cover. All right, keeps out the ball to launch.
All right. Ooh, got a very, very deep cross up with the jumping C.
So, yeah. Says it out there. All right, keeps it safe. I like that.
All right, now they're approaching They're approaching a chip situation here.
Oh, yeah.
Either one of them could pop that. Oh!
And again, that was real smart there by VC.
Yes.
For anybody who may be watching it, he wasn't shooting for the super. All he was looking to do was close the distance. Because he knew that there's enough recovery on Benimaru's air punch that he has to just sit there and wait for it.
Oh, yeah. It was a perfect positioning in order for him to capitalize and finish off the round.
All right, goes to the queen. But just like that.
Yeah, gets caught with the Hine super. And this will even things up. Both will have 3 bars.
Okay. All right, now, Visio still needs to be on his toes. This character is very dangerous. Again, with just enough meter, he can change a whole landscape of your match.
And right here, we have a dogfight on the grounds of class and service.
And again, that's the loop right there. You have to be very careful, though. Hine is, to my knowledge, the only character who can confirm off an air command in the corner and still continue the combo.
Now, Hine is going to benefit far more greatly from corner control than King will. King will want to keep things more mid-stage.
All right, again, straight wolf though. Keeping it relatively simple with Hine.
Ops.
Good reversal there.
Yeah.
I like that. Nice,
good use of meter.
Okay. All right, so now things are looking much more even than first match. And again,
once again goes to it.
This is good wake-up stuff there for VC.
Now, Hine's reversal options pretty much are all metered as well. So,
now, I'm surprised Visio didn't go for the kill on that one. He had the meter, and since he was already in max mode, he could have gone for the advance. But he opted against it, I guess. All right, just like that, Hine takes down another one of Visio's characters. But with only 18 seconds on the clock, he's not going to get a great deal of help.
No. It's not going to be. It's not going to be considerable, but it will be a little bit, and he'll need every bit of it to deal with the. Deal with the mature pressure.
Oh, yeah. Again, there's that overhead that we were talking about earlier, ladies and gentlemen. Be very, very leery of it. Also, another important thing that doesn't actually get mentioned about Hine often enough, in my opinion, is that, again, like, a lot of his normals very, very long. He's got good range just on the simple poke game. And, again, with the option to go for that sway, he can control both sides of the character if they're locked in.
Absolutely.
Yep. Doesn't have the opportunity.
Now, Stray Wolf has been very aggressive with his meter usage, has only been able to burn about a bar at a time.
Yep.
And Visio has kept his banked for the most part.
Just like that, run a backhand. Okay, so now we get to see the character that I don't want to say this and it be taken the wrong way. We get to see the character that pretty much made Stray Wolf's name in the KOF community. That Kia. Again, like seriously, this is like the level of aggression, and it's really all she wrote right there. So it is an unfortunate region kill, but Stray Wolf's going to move on. Visio will have his fighting chance in losing. So again, he's not entirely out of it yet. You don't want to count him out at any given point. He's definitely one of the people he's easily one of the more like jovial and jolly people you'll ever meet in any community. But he is all business when it comes to getting on the sticks.
Oh, yeah. He's been quite friendly. He was helping me last night.
That's right. You were able to get to the KOF suite. I apologize. I missed that entirely.
The KOF suite was great. There were setups all over the place. And, I myself, this is like I said, this is an older community full of older players and a lot of experience. And they've been very open with me and trying to help me make better decisions in my gameplay, have better strategies and all that. And particularly, I've also been able to get a lot of help, having perennial characters that have been in time and time again. A lot of the player base is very comfortable and willing to share information.
Well, there's a good sense of legacy when it comes to the KOF roster. So there's always going to be a lot of information you can fall back on. And at the same time, there are always going to be numerous sources that you can reach out to in case you want to learn a little bit more. Right now, we got Lazy Freddy going up against Uero Asamiya. Now, again, Uero Asamiya, I have not seen this dude on the stage in any of the events that I've commentated over the years. So, again, a little bit of surprise, but these things happen, especially at large events. Were we able to see any of his last night?
I was not. I'm far more familiar with Lazy Freddy himself. He's a staple of the East Coast scene. Hailing from New Jersey, makes his way up and down the coast quite a bit.
said, looking into the crowd right now, and I see Bishop handing out money. It's apparently I'm on the wrong side of the stream, so again, maybe I need to be out there and get a little bit of change. Nonetheless, all right. So we got Lazy Freddy going up against Warehouse Samir. So I'm gonna have to take the casual assumption and roll with the idea that Ware was probably gonna be picking Athena at some point. Otherwise, he probably just used that for the sake of saying, "Hey, I like the name." Okay, so case may be. So now Lazy Freddy again, character specialist. He's got a wide variety of selections to make in his roster. So it's always going to be, on one hand, again, you can always be surprised by who Lazy Freddy brings to the table, and at the other hand, there are going to be times where you say, "All right, yeah, kind of saw that coming a mile away."
Yes.
Okay.
He now, in recent experience, I've seen him going to some staple competitive characters. I mean, there's really not a lot of surprise here. Kula Kyo and Benny Maru. I've seen him swap out Kyo and Iori here and there. But Benny and Kula have been...
those have been his staples.
Oh, yes.
And again, like I said, Kula just definitely... I would go so far as say Kula is probably one of the most proficient point characters. You see a lot of Benny Marus there on point. Mainly that's just like to build meter and get like some serious damage. Because his min damage is actually pretty high.
Yeah.
Okay, looking into Warehouse Samir. Going for it. Nice choice of the sundress there by Lazy Freddy.
The Kula's ability to antagonize the opponent is almost unparalleled in this game. She has long pokes, pretty bankable confirms, and has enough pressure to just wear you down and get you start making mistakes.
That's it. At the same time, on the flip side of this, you have Yuri there, and Yuri's one of those characters that, again, like, she has like these sporadic and kind of terrifying bursts of offense. Particularly with the EX Sparrow grab that she gets. Like, I see so many combos get finished with that, and like it's beautiful to me. But again, like just the damage that she gets off of it.
Now,
nice jumping.
Oh
yeah, that one right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's called basically in my book. That's called the "You got till 5 o'clock." You hear me? You got till 5 o'clock. All right.
Yuri has a rather unorthodox combo strategy. You'll see a lot of these little short confirms.
There we go.
And then, but she kind of has to rely on corner carry situations and keeping people trapped in there to get her good damage. But her midstream control between her floaty jump coupled with her air fireball options.
Going for the full burn on that one. Nice.
Freddy's not worrying about that right now.
Oh, no. That's it again. He was able to put Yuri down with relative ease. But again, here comes Athena. And again, Athena, like, don't let that pretty face and the cute smile fool you, ladies and gentlemen. Like, Athena is easily one of the more terrifying characters in this game. Between, like, just all the space that she can control in the air, like, everything she can do on the ground. On top of that, having a teleport and a command grab, like, she can be a really real thing.
And she has an incredibly useful backdash, puts a lot of space in between her and her opponent.
Oh, yeah. This is a deep one.
So she is, and incredibly, it helps her be in a very effective zoner, but her ability to close space at the same time and put people in those guest situations. Not the best DP, it does have a little bit of vulnerability. However, she also has what I would consider the best reversal in the game as far as invulnerability. The incredibly difficult to punish Shining Bit.
Goes for a quick grab. Still has this pretty locked down in the corner. Here it comes. Jeez, and again, just all of that damage on minimal meter. All right, trying to be careful about that. That backdash, ladies and gentlemen. It is more than just a pretty sound effect. All right, here we go. Hard knockdown. It's going to be the mix-up.
He's got Freddy spending a lot of resources trying to get rid of her.
And the crazy thing is,
my.
And this is what we were talking about, ladies and gentlemen. All the tools that Athena has in her arsenal. She has the projectiles, has the command throw, has the teleport, has the DP.
I sat down and I tried to think of a tool in the game that she does not have. I came up with Rekka,
Oh, true.
And
yeah, it's about it. Like I said, yeah. So no, pretty. It's pretty standard. It's just generally the only thing she doesn't have is a record. All right, so Lazy Freddy trying to open things up, a little bit of corner control from Kula.
But she kind of does suffer a little bit from that jack of all trades situation where
she doesn't excel in any one area in the game.
Yeah. She doesn't have the most terrifying command grab setup. She doesn't have the most, effective DP. It's not the best reversal or anything.
Just like that. Very awesome. It takes out Lazy Freddy's Kula.
Yeah.
In relative ease, actually.
Yeah. Well, Yuri has the tools in order to get things, build up a lot of momentum in her favor very quickly.
So can we actually keep that momentum going and take out Lazy Freddy's Kia?
So you're seeing
good jumping on that one. Nice cross up. Gotta love those old school sound effects. And yeah, right now, what else to me? Like taking relatively short work of Lazy Freddy's Kia.
Yeah, you see these air options from Yuri, the fireball, the dive kick, constantly putting the opponent in a position to guess.
They have to guess on which side to block from, man. All right, so now where Asami is working on a considerable OCV on Lazy Freddy, and
he's coming in with 100% health.
Yeah, that's that's a rarity. It scares me. Like somebody get beautiful
the safe there dive kick set up.
Okay. All right, here comes Benny Mar with the crouching bees. Goes to the
a respectable B&B, builds up another meter.
Okay. And trying to get the jump in. Question is, okay. Goes to the sweep anything. Had the opportunity there, but here comes, where? Goes to the Stairmaster. In the drop.
That's a healthy chunk, and Lazy Freddy is bleeding badly, but he should be able to close out this Yuri.
Giz. He's got two other characters to deal with, and here's the crazy part. I haven't seen Weru's Iori yet.
No.
Exactly. I have no idea what type of madness he's waiting on that one, because if you're going to put somebody like that at anchor, and you still haven't gotten to him yet when you're going up against Lazy Freddy, what the hell?
Yeah. And missed the juggle with the reflect.
Okay. All right, trying to go on for the blowback.
Freddy's got one more chance here.
Really make something come out of this.
And if at all possible, he's got to put away this Athena as quickly as he can.
All right,
and here's a good opportunity to do so.
Big punish. All right.
Man, now with 41 seconds left on the clock, he's going to get a decent amount of life back, but it's still going to be paltry to the full life and 2 bars of the Ori. Lazy Freddy has no meter resources to use.
Just like that.
And Asamiya is going to be able to play very brave because he had
he had the freedom, he had the life lead, he had the resources available. I mean, it was basically just. I don't want to say this in regards to Lazy Freddy because, again, honestly, he's one of the better people you're ever gonna hope to run into in any community. But again, it was basically all over but the crying at that particular point. Where Asami, again, just the insane play that he has. The fact that he's I don't want to say relative unknown, because again, just because I don't know somebody doesn't mean everybody else doesn't know him, right? I don't have the audacity to be that vain.
In this day and age, it's almost impossible to to remain unknown if you're at a certain skill level, because it's going to be as soon as you step out of your house, they're going to know.
All right, so be right back. And again, ladies and gentlemen, you can't have an event like this without the numerous sponsors that come up there. The one, the only, Dynamic Custom Beadworks, #1 in Pearl Sprites, and officially licensed by Capcom. Because Curtis is feeling generous, you don't have to use any promo code, seeing as how, what happened at Capcom Cup. USA only on that one, so you get free shipping on your next order. Check them out at Dynamic Beadwork on Twitter, and check them out on Facebook, also at Dynamic Beadwork.
All right, we have a great selection of products from Adark, including 2 bags, the Guardian and the Aegis, and the Dragon Fight Stick. Very well-made controller. Be 10% off site-wide with code NEC 18. That's Roman numerals XVIII.
All right, and again, definitely our friends at Controller Chaos. You can see it right there. The one thing I love about Controller Chaos is that they always manage to like really nail like just the feel and like the vibrancy of whatever event they're at. So get there, save 10% off with the code NEC at ControllerChaos.com to get the special custom edition NEC 18 Northeast Championship exclusive tournament fight sticker here. I said again, ControllerChaos.com. All right, good. All right, so now we're going to get into the next matchups we got here. And I see a Clark on stream.
Oh, yes.
And,
all right.
Wow. All right,
So,
now, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing of this team right now.
All right. On the player one side here with the Clark, Geese, Yuri, that's Lethal Mind from New York.
Yeah.
He has had a lot of trouble making it out this year. Situations have just made it. He's been chomping at the bit to try to come out and compete in KOF.
All right. And, hey, he made it, and he's on top 8. So,
Yeah, with Clark.
Baby. All right. Again, of course, no better stage for a top 8 than the Antonov Super Arena.
Yes, and he'll be going up against Yoshi, who is
no slouch.
Certainly no slouch.
Yeah. Keep it safe. Now, one of the things I know Yoshi's going to have to be very careful about is that you do not want to get too close to Clark, period.
No. Now, a lot of kind of the blessing here with Leona, a lot of her stuff isn't going to require her to be at point-blank range for the command grab situations.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be able to kind of just poke and prod at Clark at a distance.
I say just get in and get out. Here we go. Here it comes. It begins.
All right, no meter to convert
Really
off
good.
of it for Super, but has taken the life lead.
Okay, goes to the full moon. Ooh, almost fell on that earring. Goes to the overhead, nice.
All right.
Goes to the hop. Got to be careful about that. No, it's one of the things about Clark's mobility that people tend to sleep on too often.
Oh, yeah.
And the armor. You got to hold it.
And he'll spin it in order to kill. Oh, and the crowd pops off on that one.
Seriously, again.
All right.
After what happened at EVO with ET, you have to give it up for a Clark player. It's just impossible not to.
Now, the thing with Lethal Mind's Clark is, and a lot of really effective Clarks, is they don't abuse the armored command grab because it becomes very predictable and exploitable. But if you read the situation right, it can pay massive dividends right when you need it to.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a wonderful tool.
Right, so he goes to the guard cancel there. At this point, all he's really aiming to do is try and build meter for Yuri.
Yes.
All right, so again, Yoshi with the red kit.
The full animation on the command grab isn't so long that he can't get a couple of them off before someone can close the distance. Now Lethal Mind's coming in with another Yuri.
And again, Yuri, like I said, just another one of those very, very versatile characters. But like you said earlier, one of those suffers from the whole master of most trades. A jack of all trades, master of none. So, like, the option is that you can never really lead it. You can't really turn it on too heavy with any one facet of her offense.
Yeah, probably her most unique and effective tool is the air fireball. Her and Geese are pretty much the only ones that kind of get to play this game. And hers is even more, I would say hers is more terrifying because she's able to close the distance and cover her approach with one.
Even Yoshi off the activation. And then goes to DP to finish it off. Decent combo. And again, getting all that life back. Didn't take much damage in the beginning.
Yoshi looking good going into the, what was that, round 4 here.
Okay, so now he's going to be going up against Geese. Now, hopefully, I haven't been able to see, Lethal Mind play too often, but hopefully he is wise enough to make full use of Geese's counters.
Oh,
here we go. Ooh, missed the hop. Okay. But I said, only went through 1 meter.
Now, probably the only real trouble for Lethal Mind is he's not been able to get a whole lot of offline play. It's a lot of lab work for him, a little bit of online, but yeah, mostly training room stuff. But he's made an incredibly effective use considering he's made it to top 8 here at NEC.
Again, trying to play the neutral, keep him at bay.
And taking opportunities to use those light palm thrusts in order to build a little bit of bar.
Oh, there we go.
But
Yoshi doesn't have enough meat.
it's going to be a reset situation, but Kyo got turned around.
Right. Goes to the mid-air blowback. Aiming for the wake-up on that one. There was no air fireball. Slow pace.
Managed to get to confirm. 11 seconds on the clock. Not going to get a lot of life back, but was able to take it to the end here against Benimaru.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
With a respectable 2 bars.
Now, again, like if he times it well, he can at least get a good 20, 25% off the Benimaru. Again, he's got to be ready and willing. Know when to go for the counter. All right, trying to go for the overhead. Nobody home. Gets the activation off
Very
the bar.
beautiful max
Gets the hop.
Okay. Went for the reset. Oh, narrowly jumps out of the command grab.
Goes for it. Gets the combo again. Gets the hop. All right, trying to go for it there. Oh, just like that. Yoshi switches it around on Lethal Mind, but again, Lethal Mind definitely fighting his way out of that one.
Yes. You can tell here a lot of this is Lethal Mind trying to apply his practices in game here at a, in a high level setting. A lot of these follow-ups and confirms and all that, you're seeing he's hitting some things very consistently. The max mode confirms from about as far away as possible. But kind of shaky on the reset situation because, when you're trying to lab resets against the dummy, you're sitting there choosing the options, the things that you think people are going to do. But if people think outside of that box, your ability to adapt really gets tested.
Yeah. I mean, again, like I said, I've been saying this all weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Like Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan of attack until you get punched in the face. All right, a little bit too high and heavy on the jump in there. All right, here comes the activation. Just like that. Now, what I'm surprised I'm not seeing from Lethal Mind is that he's not going for the EX Argentine back break because he could get a little bit more bounce off of that and go into the tackle.
Yeah. You'll see there are some tools that he's tends to shy away from in game. You'll see the rush down tackles not being really utilized, but at the same time, it's a gamble of a move. If you guess wrong, it's very punishable.
Oh yeah.
So unless he's got a certain read, he's not going to want to go for it.
Yeah, he goes to Lethal's Yuri.
Now he doesn't have to worry about any max mode confirms off of Leona, so he can eat some card normals and not have to worry about it too much.
Good jumping there from Lethal Mind. And again, 53 seconds, going to go back to full health. Going to be going up against Yoshi's Kyo. All right, so here we go. Good starting low. Goes to max motivation. Just launch.
And Kyo, who always does an excellent job of taking someone to the corner.
Good corner guy. Also got to thank whoever picked this stage.
Oh, yes. An absolute classic, and we're seeing more and more of it these days.
Oh, yeah.
Lethal Mind making use of Yuri's jump CD. Good pushback. Both these characters benefit greatly from having corner control.
So trying to keep us relatively safe.
Oh, and Mendes put himself in there.
Good fun.
And he's going to eat all of it.
Right. Now, again, even though he's only down 33 seconds, Yoshi will get full health off of this.
Yes.
So now, Lethal Mind, his character having home court advantage. So we can do it now. One of the things I would like to see from Lethal Mind, again, he's got the combo, the starter for the combo, the activation lead up. He's got that down pat.
Yes. What
I would prefer is that he play it just a little bit safer. Go for the Refudon, the EX Refudon, and just simply go for the stomp and then run from there.
Yes. Pick up.
Never
gets the
extra
damage. Gets the extra damage. It does take him out of the corner.
All right. Goes to soft reset in the air. Yoshi trying to keep things pressured on. Right. Gets away from the
escapes,
overhead.
But the overhead does recover in time for him to get
That's
punished.
what I'm talking about, man.
Excellent.
He had an opportunity, but as much fun as it would have been to see, Lethal is keeping himself fully aware of his resource. He knows he's got a Benimaru after this Kyo. So, you don't want to just go for it.
Yeah, opted for only the level 1.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. And again, he simply lets it rock. Doesn't want to have to try and eat anything off wake up. That's what I wanted to see.
Yes.
And again, the arm off kills, initial record. Okay. And I see he's trying to put a little bit of a line in the sand with Geese's normals. Goes the evasion, but he rolls himself out of the corner and into harm's way.
And this should.
Just like that. I said,
good showing from Lethal Mind, but
definitely.
Yoshi was just one step ahead.
Like I said again, this is basically the situation where experience playing out. Yoshi again, he's I don't want to say like he's been there, done that, but again, like he's constantly out there, constantly putting himself into as many tournaments as possible.
Yes.
And yeah, you're just going to pick up a lot more tournament experience doing that. Now, that's not to discredit Lethal Mind. Lethal is my boy and everything from like way back to the days of Hitbox Arena. So I know for a fact that he's going to come back stronger off of this. It's just simply a matter of having the opportunity, get games in, get out to events, at any level, whether it's a local, a regional, or a major. And again, like just see more and feel more of what he can come against. Now, the next matchup we got is actually a grand finals run back from Defend the North. Rome himself and Chris G. Those two had a good match back then. And the question that becomes, how was this going to play out? Because Chris G, him being a member of Evil Geniuses, he's got a lot on his plate when it comes to gaming. Rome himself, he's got the ability where he can kind of like lock down and focus on certain things. So will there be a certain level of ring rust in terms of KOF for Chris G? Will Rome have something new that he picked up? Because he was watching, I told him about it earlier, and he was telling me he watched it overnight. He was watching our little brother Colin T, Cauliflowers. He was watching his tutorial on Vice, and he was telling me he picked up a lot of stuff from that. And for anybody out there, number one, shout out to our boy Colin. Yeah, if you get the opportunity, just simply go to Cauliflower's YouTube. He's going to be doing it for the KPB YouTube, but for the time being, he's still got his own thing running, and he'll have his own thing running concurrently anyway. Go there and check out his Vice tutorial. That is, hands down, that's one of the best tutorials that you can hope to see. Honest to God, it's like something out of one of the game's tutorial, one of the own game's tutorial modes. Because again, he runs down all the priority, all the frame advantage of all of her normals, like jumping, standing, and crouching. Goes on about just the range and whatnot of all of her special attacks, what's safe, what necessarily isn't, what can be capitalized on, and goes through just a quick selection of combos that can go anywhere from good minimum damage to just full on madness. So again, like I said, shout out to our boy Colin for that one, and again, check it out. So
now,
all right.
Now, what you'll see with a player like Chris G and a lot of these Renaissance players of just many games, what you'll see is very strong fundamental play. You'll see a handful of tactics used very effectively. You may not see the more progressive tactics and strategies used just because of how much you're spread thin across many games. You have to find what works most effectively time and time again across a very wide field.
All right. Okay, so.
And you can see that in the character choices. Robert is a very fundamental character, a very familiar tool set if you play a variety of fighters, as well as Andy. Benny Maru probably being the most KOF specific out of all play styles that he has.
Definitely a good way of looking at it. Nice DP there from Chris G. All right, Rome's got to be careful on that run-up. I know he wants to get in, but still.
Yes.
Right, again, like I said,
now, Point Vice is it's an effective, but at the same time fairly interesting pick because it doesn't really play to what a lot of people consider to be her strengths, which is her meter usage.
True.
However, she comes in. She's a point character with a fair, a pretty standard 1,000 health that is able to kind of bully a lot of the cast with her moveset. And her ability to kind of burn down the clock. You'll see there's only 14 seconds left on here. And even with as many tools as Robert has, he really hasn't been able to
10 seconds
break
left.
her down.
I know I said no wrong. Ooh, goes to the EX Gorefest. Tried to go for the shoulder rush afterwards. Gets a straight standing stick.
Yes.
Opportunity again. Trying to take it out.
And with that,
he's going to get it now. Unfortunately, it was an impressive victory, but he literally finished it at the end of the match, so he's not getting anything back in terms of health.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing that he can maybe necessarily hope for is the simple fact that with, Andy, And he does have a bunch of tactics, but Andy also does kind of leave himself open after certain attacks. You know, if Christie whiffs any of the Shoryudans, he's going to be eating a great deal of damage.
Yes. And the shoulder itself.
Ooh, goes to the splash into the air. Super.
The shoulder special is vulnerable low. You are able to low poke him out of that. And with that, you'll be able to combo off of it with Vice.
Right, goes to the good poke there. Nice. Trying to go for that low poke we saw him about.
Yep.
All right, now, even though, again, Rome loses the character, this is still going to be a spiritual victory just on the simple basis that he was able to take out Robert at the end of the match and still manage to do a little bit of damage to Andy. Now we get the mirror match here.
Yes, not the most common mirror match. Andy players are a small community, but rather effective. You should be concerned when you find somebody who's confident with him. He is able to confirm into one heck of a level 3.
Oh, yeah.
Very easily.
One of the few level 3s that I'm glad actually kept itself from 13. All right, so again, Christie managing able to get the super confirm off of that. Goes to the advanced cancel.
Yeah, Andy with a very well-rounded game. Between his fireball, DP not the best.
I said exceptionally punishable is his DP on whiff.
Decent buttons.
Yeah.
And
target combos. That's another thing that we tend to overlook in KOF.
Yes.
All right. So again, Christie managed to get over on that.
Yeah.
So now it's going to come down to Rome's Billy. And seeing Billy on anchor is kind of new for me. I know that Rome is a huge Billy supporter, but it's rare that I see him on anchor. So between now and Defend the North, has he picked something up? Has he got a few new tricks? Because again, there are certain things that again you can definitely use Billy for. But the question is he going to be able to do it?
Now, Billy now is starting to be a little bit more exposed. People are finally getting some matchup knowledge against his current incarnation, but
here we go. And he gets a pickup off of that.
There is always a little bit of unfamiliarity with a character like him. He's got long reach-in buttons, but you really have to have a lot of experience to know quite where they're going to land.
Exactly. Goes to the
right through.
And
that's going to be
I said
Christie Andy.
Like I said again, we were talking about earlier, ladies and gentlemen, an exceptionally punishable DP on whiff.
All right. Rome's going to get back a moderate amount of health, but he does hold on to. Now he just built a third bar.
But he's going to get the opportunity. All right.
Unfortunately, not.
Yeah. Got that answer before I even finished the question. All right. So again, Christie going up 1 over Rome himself. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Defend the North run back from Grand Finals. So these two are again meeting themselves in losers. All right. So again,
almost unusual to see Christie without a set of headphones on during his top 8.
Wow. Okay. So Rome taking full advantage of the character, freedom to use the character switch, and he's going with Kenso. Now, here's the thing when it comes to Kenso. Kenso he did lose some speed and mobility from 13. I'm not going to deny that. But what he lost in speed and mobility, he made up, he regained in attack power. Like I said again, Kenso in this game hits like a Mack truck. And when he can get his confirms in, God forbid you got to go up against one that has meter.
Oh, yeah. His movement is good. He has his fireball speeds, he has a rather fast one and a rather slow one.
Allows him to control the space in front of him.
And he's able to easily follow in his light one for cover.
Not to mention the diving attack that Kenso has. Something that
it
doesn't get used as much as I would like to see it, but it is still there.
And dive kicks, of course, serving 2 tools, a good approach tactic, and another way to, if you find yourself about ready to land on an attack or a fireball, it gives you a little bit of delay so you can clear over those things. And you can see here.
All right, low profile on his sweep allows him to go under the fireball.
Yes, Andy having one of the higher fireballs in the game.
All right, good sweep there. To the grab.
And Chris G also taking advantage of the ability for the winner to change character order here, putting Andy on point.
All right, benefit there. But, again, you can see that, there's a little bit of unfamiliarity there. Because, again, he actually was able to, again, draw the match out for as long as he did and get Andy down that far. So, again, that is, in and of itself, a quick statement.
Chris G being the one in this match trying to push the pace. Rome is very patient. Lets that close C go without a follow-up.
Oh, gets the grab into the overhead.
All right. Doesn't have to burn any extra meter to close it out.
All right. Again, at 52 seconds, he's going to be getting all that health back. All right. But again, here comes Chris G's Robert. Chris G is much more confident with Robert at center than he is on point, I noticed.
Both players moved their point character from the previous game into the second position.
Right. And the question is, will he be able to, fight his way through? Because, as we were saying earlier, Vice, again, has great buttons. But, again, like I said, it's, application you have to worry about.
You notice Rome being, every time every time he gets a strong hit against Chris G, he's being very conscious of Robert's DP option.
Good use of the backdash there. Just misses the sleeve.
All right.
Trying to keep him so. All right, Chris G gets the crossover. Chris G gets into. All right, goes to level 1. Good chunk of damage on that one. 4 on scale.
Chris G makes good use of the crouching B confirms in this game.
All right. Rome reaching for the overhead.
Rome has not opted to use that with Vice. She does have a decent crouching B, which does lead to generally favorable combo routes.
Oh, yeah. All right, time coming to factor now. 10 seconds left.
Yes. Now, Chris G can just ride this out, and he's not really worrying about health at this point.
All right.
He'll be a character up. With
over the belly.
He should get just a nominal about 10% back on this.
Okay.
Round 4. Ready, go!
They're trying to go for it. All right, goes to the midair blowback. Gets the cross up. No, not enough to follow through. Decent trade.
Rome opting to be a bit more aggressive this time around. His more leisurely pace from the last game didn't pay off, so seems to be trying to push it a bit harder.
All right, goes to the trade. That's the activation. Left himself open. Good defense there. Again, all he's got to do is focus out. Good console. And again, simple poke.
Yes.
And now 36 seconds left. He should get to about 75-80% life on this one. He's still going to have to deal with Benimar.
Yes.
And Benimar, again, he does not necessarily care for your matchups. He don't need no stinking matchup knowledge. So he just pretty much runs through. Now the question is, can Rome use Billy's tools to get the better of Benimar in this particular match?
Yes. I do think that Billy has some effective tools in order to deal with a lot of Benimar's spacing.
All right, goes to the activation, gets the crossover, doesn't connect in time.
Oh,
that's dangerous, man. You got to be real
careful. A hard
careful
read on that jump opportunity that Chris G opted not to take.
Right. Trying to go for it. Keep things close. Oh, Rome, baby.
Oh, Rome.
Why, Rome? Okay, so again, now you burnt the bar and you got to let this ride out now. So again, that's one more meter. That's one less meter you had to work with.
Yeah.
All right, good guard cancel blowback there. All right, good defense there. Remembering that the EX slash is a projectile, not just a rushdown attack.
Yeah. Now he's going to go ahead and burn this, and he still has 2 bars to work with.
Just like that. And again, Chris G, it's up 2 in the rubber match. All right, so okay. So now Yoshi going to be going up against VC. Things right along in this one, man. Now, again, these two coming up right now. Veterans of the game, veterans of the scene, have fought each other numerous times.
Oh yeah.
No, and honestly, I think this might be a long shot, but I think they may be some of their best opponents, honestly, or some of their favorite opponents, because everybody knows again, like everybody has to have a rival. at some point or another. But there's also the good use of friendly competition. And when you can meet on this level and actually have a top 8 match with somebody that, you know, you do a lot of offline lab work with, then you just get to have a lot of fun with it. So this match coming up should definitely be a blast.
And the thing about when you when you have a rival, when you have players that you consistently play against time and time again, you get to play them often. What will happen is whatever your skill level is, you'll appear to be even better because your matches almost have a choreographed kind of aspect to them. You are so familiar with what the other opponent, with what your opponent wants to do, that you have much more educated options taken during the course of the match. You know that they like to do only 2 out of 5 options in a situation.
There you go. Because you get to know, you develop a familiarity with their patterns. You know, and it's like not the greatest tactic, especially at this level of competition, but again, when you have such a familiarity, just such a like close bond with somebody that you see at different events, again, like you're in relative close proximity to each other, so y'all can always play against each other. Again, you're going to pick up a lot of their habits. But that's a double-edged sword because for everything that you learn about them, they're learning that much about you too.
Right. So, yeah, so you get to the point where smart players begin to look like geniuses.
So, yeah. Liking the, the waifu squad here.
Select.
All right, take it to the garden. Okay. All right, so right into it. Vicio going with his Leon on point. Yoshi's starting out with Kula. All right, good poke there by Vicio. So this is one thing that I would like to see a lot more because people tend to overlook the fact that the light normals actually do have a lot of good range and hurt boxes.
Yeah.
Ooh, just like that gets it confirmed.
Yeah, crouching B for a lot of characters gets the far more favorable
yeah, like it's a general consensus, yeah.
But a lot of standing normals and even crouching jabs are very effective tools. And,
I mean, case in point, like you look at Geese's normals, and Geese's standing jab has actually a better range than his crouching C. And again, like I said, actually the box is a little bit higher on the jab than it is on the crouch.
And standing in close A's generally have very favorable frame data. That's where you'll find a lot of your plus frames, and using those is where you get your frame trap situation.
All right, you see there, like trying to go for the no move, left himself a little bit open. Here comes Yoshi, gets the wrecking combo. Here we go.
And yeah, level 2 V slasher.
Like Elke, you've known me a good long time, and so you know how I feel about my redheads.
Oh yeah. That's the Leona true form. That's where she shines.
All right, it's a grab. Just like that. The wake up DP shuts down anything that VCO is planning to do.
Yeah, right, close C was far too slow for that situation.
All right, so he ties it up on characters right now, but he's still got to deal with the king. Still got to deal with the Kia. Ooh, goes into it. And that's a beautiful bit of play right there. One of the things that I've always like preached about at the very beginning, and again, sidebar, excellent use of King's standing B guard point.
Oh yeah, beating out Kyo's DP is
yeah. I said that
an impressive
feat. Yeah, that's no small task. But one of the things that I was talking about in the very early stages of the game is that I wanted to see people use more blowback combos because you get the free hit off that one. One person who I know for a fact always benefited from that was Rio. Because you can just go in for a quick combo, go for the maximum activation, get the blowback, go Hao Shikoken, depending on how much meter you have left, you can go for the EX Ryuken Rambo after that. And that's just going to pile on damage. And back to this particular match, right now Yoshi doing what he can with his Venimaru, but right now Vicio's King is holding the ground.
Yeah, the ceiling of possibilities in this game is still very high above the players' heads, even at the highest level.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff left to explore.
Okay, Yoshi going with the standard.
Gets the cross up.
Oh, what's going to be the mix-up?
Beautiful link combo.
Oh, and he's going for
into level 3. He wants this Benimaru worn down as much as possible. Now, the thing about having King in second and third position is you do Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Good answer. Man.
King does have good damage for her meter. People think of her as a point character and put her there all the time, but her level 3 will destroy them.
Like it burns that life.
Now Yoshi here mounting a bit of a comeback, but he's having burn bar in order to do so. He's managed to just build up another one, so he's going to take every opportunity he can to jump back and build up a little bit more, especially against a mature with this many resources.
The autocorrect on the crouch. Drops the count. Still manages to get with the EX5. Good blowback there from Vicio. Go.
Unable to evade all those.
Had an opportunity there. And it's still coming.
Follow it in.
Good guard cancel evasion on that.
That was a incredibly wide. Oh!
Oh, Vicio, dude. Y'all scaring me right now. Oh! Just like that, Mature comes in with the overhead. And again, like
incredibly tense situation.
And again, you got to give credit there on Vicio simply due to the fact that that's brilliant character knowledge. Because for the regular overhead, again, there's a range for it, there's a hop, but the EX one is damn near immediate.
Yes.
So again, excellent read there from Vicio.
And Benimaru's crouching B is such a great tool that his players tend to use it very heavily. If you have something that will low crush, always keep it in mind because it will come in handy.
Definitely. All right. So again, ties it up right now. Vicio getting the win over Yoshi.
All right.
All right. Good full move.
Yeah, Leona versus Kula is a little bit of a game of chicken.
All right. Gets the earring. All right, going for that poke with the standing egg. Here comes Yoshi's Kula. Gets the confirm into the bread and butter damage. And smart stuff there from Vicio, conserving his meter.
Yeah. However, he could have closed it out and had that guaranteed health as time ticks away here. That is a resource you cannot build up any other way.
I think what he's just generally going for is he wants to have as many bodies to throw at Yoshi's Kyo as possible. So again, just there off the chip damage. Kula goes down.
The thing about point characters is that players use them the same way as pawns. Some chess players consider pawns to be very expendable. Just use them, willing to take a hit.
Yeah.
Are you willing to use them as a meat shield in order to enact your game plan? Whereas other players want to conserve them at any means necessary.
Yeah. Because again, like I said, it boils down to again how you want to play the game.
Yep.
Right, goes the into
and that's one of the beautiful parts of KOF is there is a management aspect that is very unique to it.
All right, full stand to D. So now Yoshi able to get one character down. But Vicio's Leona did put in enough work, so it's respectable.
Round 3, ready, go!
Okay. All right, break up DP, get him out of the way. Goes in. It's a grab.
Kyo's jump CD is so hard to deal with unless you have a very venerable
good
reversal option.
Off the slide there by Vicio.
Opts to spend the extra meter and absolutely worth it damage-wise.
Yes.
He definitely turns the tide in his favor.
There's a good payout there with that decision.
Yoshi paying attention to the spacing and punishes the whiff.
Just within the range of that TP. Good, close standing D on that one. King. All right, decent trade. Ooh, shuts down the activation on that one. Not having anything.
King standing C, long been a strong button.
Oh, yes. Let me see again, for anybody who does not know, King is not only the proprietor and benefactor of the Illusions Bar, she's also the bouncer. You just got to see one of the trademarks right there from her. All right, goes to the double strike on that one. Activation is available. Goes to the X5. She leaves herself open for the max activation here on Yoshi. All right, good chunk of damage on that one. And here we go. All right, short, sweet, simple. It's totally predictable that can happen. Again, Benimaru, good minimum damage. didn't necessarily have enough health on King to survive one of those bread and butter combos. But now we get it down to, character 5 on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Question is, how can it work out? All right. Okay, Yoshi turning it on. All right, gets a triple card on that one. Good chunk of damage over. Oh. In well. All right, now this still shaky. Oh. Just like that, Yoshi happens to tie it up. So we got ourselves a fight now, ladies and gentlemen.
Benimaru is able to enact a lot of damage with very little meter usage. So when he does have it in an anchor position, he's very effective. And jump D being one of the most effective in the game. Very hard to do anything other than trade with at best, unless you have something with some invuln.
All right, so again, keep that no order as it stands. Has not betrayed anybody just yet. All right, get a little bit of cocoa in our lives. Nothing hurts there. So shout outs to the SNK sound team for naming the song after an imaginary bird. I said again, wise decisions all around.
And shout out to Funky P with the plug in the background.
Oh yeah, that's it. Self-promotion, baby. Right in. Cool. Going in relatively heavy on these standing rolls. Gets some red butter. Gets a lift. And gets the full combo off. Serious damage right now. These heals not necessarily looking in great positions.
And that Kula just daring him to make a move there in the corner. Her ability to whiff punish with that standing C is just terrifying.
All right. All right, trying to play a little bit of the distance game, but again, that DP is sitting there waiting for him, man. You got to be careful about the jumping. All right, a little bit of corner pressure. Good for our standing C again. Strong button. Okay. And again, gets the extra hit. Work that combo. Keep the blow back, make it count.
Max distance standing C macro confirmed.
Ooh, right into the cancel. Not taking any chances. Wants Kula down.
And knew only level 3 would be able to close the deal.
Gotta go for that full unscale, baby.
Yeah. As much as you want to conserve resources, there's a point where you have to have faith in your ability to get them back and just take care of a known problem while you can.
Just like that again. So double strike. Good chunk of damage off of that one. And now, I said, smart stuff here from VCO. Gets the damage off of the combo. Knows not to try and rush back in. Play your card safely. You'll be all right. Yoshi's going up for the hunt. Goes to the EX relic kick again. Doesn't finish off the records, but goes to the overhead. There's going to be big damage off of it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and this will end King.
Kaboom.
Great finish. Player 2 wins.
Okay. All right, so now, it's possible. No, end of the line for this year, but can they pull it off? And into it. Gets the confirm. Into Jesus.
The advanced cancel.
And again, it says the only thing about that combo that hurts my feelings, I missed the close-up, but still, serious damage there by VCO. Excellent timing, excellent meter management. Okay, smart move there, quick defense from VCO. Guess you're trying to go in again. Goes to the overhead. Now just playing it safe. Make sure we're throwing out those records. Getting the chip damage.
Being very careful and wisely so.
It's patience. Simple. Here it comes.
But
again, he's got enough.
Managed to leave a hole in his offense.
Goes to the soft
and Yoshi found it.
Now, ooh! And he gets the meaty and crouching A off of the smash.
And BCO putting a stop to Yoshi's momentum there.
Not having any of these shenanigans. And again, like I say here, the problem then stands. It's still a Benimaru with 3 meter. All right, here we go. It's a little bit of damage on there. But again, it's still just built to meter for Yoshi.
Taking the life lead, but he's going to have to be very careful here.
There you go. Goes for the hard knockdown. The damage off of it, man. Gets in with the Electrica. Goes to the roll. Ooh, leaves himself open, but it doesn't able to capitalize.
And trying to outrun that move is absolutely futile.
All right, but again, but nonetheless, Yosho put up a hell of a fight. Looking glamorous with that red hair. Definitely shout out to you on that one, brother. Not that I had anything against the blue from back in the day, but again, it just happens to be my color that I prefer. Nonetheless, Yoshi moves on, still living to fight another day. VCO is going to be ramping it up for the time being. So now we're going to be taking on another losers match. This is going to be Chris G, Evil Genius's own, going up against Dream Cancel's Lazy Freddy. Now, these two have fought in the past, but from what I've been able to see, it's been very, very sparingly that they meet up.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes brackets just end up that way.
Just simple.
You'll be, two ships in the night. You see these guys, they're on your level at a tournament, but you just never cross paths.
And here it is. So now we're going to have the opportunity to see these two go head-to-head. Now, here's the question. We know what Chris G is generally bringing to it. He keeps things steady, keeps things stable. I don't want to say plays safe because, in all honesty, Andy's not a safe character. All right, like I said again, they're just this horrible, horrible opportunities to punish him when he misses. At the same time, Lazy Freddy is somebody who I can say plays things very, very safe. But he's got enough knowledge of the game and the roster, so he could mix things up at any given moment. Does he want to play it safe, and is he going to break out his Athena Nakaruru combo? Or does he go a little bit crazy, maybe bring out Rio or a Robert or something like that? Or go completely off the rails and break out a verse. People think that only Arosa has a verse. Not true, okay? You got Big Viper, you got a couple other people that I remember seeing down at the final round. So again, you got to be careful. Like there are these strange, what would seem peculiar character picks that do pay off dividends. Not only because of the tools that they represent within the game, but just simple lack of character knowledge that people bring to it.
Freddy will come in with a very almost scholarly knowledge of the game. Yes. And Chris G is just going to come in with an incredibly
fundamental
deep
background.
Yes.
Like I said, seriously, Chris G is easily one of the more profound, more high-profile players within the FGC today.
Oh yeah, I mean there is trying to shake him in a top 8 is just wasted effort at this point.
All right, seriously, standing for. All right, goes to the DP, not bad. All right, but again, gets the combo. And the diamond dash.
Finds the opening. It's a nice little B&B.
All right. Again, one of the things that she's going to have to be careful about. Kula does have the projectile frost return, so that's definitely something that somebody like Robert needs to be wary of.
Now, one of Freddy's favorite tools with Kula is her ability to low-profile jump into crouching B and combo off of that. You'll see it come up time and time again. Trying to jump in on this character in his hands is a very risky choice to make.
And goes to the old bread and butter DB, and there it is. Like I said, you got to be careful because the speed of the projectile that it gets absorbed is nothing. It's what she throws back, and it throws out lightning fast.
Yes. You can throw the slowest projectile in the world at her. She's going to kick back a very fast one.
Oh, yeah. All right, so again, Lazy Freddy managing to get over on Robert. So again, Lazy Freddy managing to stay alive with his cooler, but still in the low health. Right now, Chris is sitting on full resource at 4 bars for his center character, Andy. Does not need to do a lot.
Chris is going to just try to very almost just trying to lame her out, close her out without losing anything. And there was his opportunity.
Simple, quick punish off a bad DP. Not a big an issue. Like I said, because even though Kula's gone down, Kyo's right behind her.
Yes.
Good. Again, old classic sound effects. Beats him into the air. All right. Good control. Oh, goes into the climax.
Right.
Just like that. 7 seconds in, ladies and gentlemen, already down 75% health. Let that be a lesson. Now
so it's going to take. It'll take quite a while for him to build up the opportunity to do that again. So take advantage while you can.
She's got to be careful. You don't leave yourself open. All right, here comes the combo.
Now, Freddy can be a little more aggressive as far as dealing with those shoulder charges.
All All right, trying to go for the no cross up.
Yep.
Set
Down,
first.
down C was just a little too far out. There.
Shuts
That's
down
what I
the
wanted
shoulder.
to see.
All right, again, good recovery there. All right, Christie goes in with the jump in.
Did it. Player 2 wins.
Yeah, Lazy Freddy definitely had tools to deal with the shoulder charges.
Okay, but here comes the Benimar. And again, this is an anchor Benimar, even more important.
And Chris G's sitting on one of his own.
Yep.
So Freddy's going to have to be very smart about this approach. Even when you have what is largely believed to be the strongest character in the game.
Yeah, I'll do it. Honestly,
having to deal with the mirror +1 is always tricky.
in all honesty, honest to God, when it comes to this game, for all the characters, all the legacy characters, Benimar's kick is my favorite super for a returning character. I said there's just something like, it is like everything about it just screams Benimar in a battle. It is, it's got the lightning, it's got the flash, it's got the, the flair, if you will, that just suits Benimar.
Oh, his entire move set is very much an extension of his character.
Oh, amen to that.
Very flashy, very stylish, and with this, Freddy will take
like
the
that
first
again.
game.
Takes the first game, but he's still got to fight through. He's not out of the woods just yet.
And this is where knowledge can fight experience.
Yep.
If you know that somebody does not have the time to deeply research every aspect of your game, that is your opportunity and your chance to expose that.
Yep. All right, so again, starts with the bees. All right, manages to go for decides to go for the air instead of trying to go for the quick B&B punish on that one. All right, leaves himself open. And again, one of the things I got to say about right now, Christie, he's got to be careful about how he's playing his offense because his his startup into the crouching beast is starting to become a little bit telegraphed.
Yes.
Okay,
and that's where this play style can start to fall apart. Is if you kind of identify which tools of yours are repeatedly the most effective, you go to them time and time again. However, they're not invincible, and there are answers to them.
Oh yes.
Round 2. Ready, go!
So again, very healthy Cooler going up against a full stock Andy now.
Oh yeah, Freddy's sitting in a good position, and now we might be seeing a little
he's
bit
too
of.
far away for the 1-inch.
Oh my goodness.
So now again. Now Freddy has to be the one who's careful. You do not want to catch another repeated Thunder Shoulder from earlier.
Now, Kula does not have the highest stamina by any means.
Goes in. And only going to go for the advanced cancel on that one.
A little bit of meter usage from Andy is going to cause a world of hurt for her.
Oh yeah. All right, now, even though he is a character down, this actually is somewhat beneficial for Lazy Freddy. Because now he's going to be coming into this matchup fully stocked Keo at 4 balls. Right, all he needs is one solid confirm. Okay. Again, 1 meter down.
Chris G is doing a good job of kind of marking his territory there for about half screen. Using fireball shoulder charges in order to just kind of claim that space as his own.
I think this is the most health we've had at this length of the match. Goes to the level 1. It's very often take up the damage. And again, like I said, he keeps going for the activation, but it ends up on far standing D, not close standing D.
Yes.
All right. Tries to go into the air for the down 2 soon. All right. Full extend over there. The opportunity. Here we go.
Gets a solid jump in.
Goes to the red kick, cashes it out. Chris again going for that low profile. Good roll back by Keo. And time steadily becoming a factor. All right, you see the 10 seconds left on the clock.
Freddy desperately fishing for a jump down C, but
I said again, he was shooting too hard for it.
Player 2 wins.
Keep fishing. One of them fish is going to bite back.
Yep. And Chris G's Andy doing work here, taking him, taking 2 characters off of Lazy Freddy now.
Yep.
And Freddy kind of is back on his heels, but
Runs right up.
he's being, but he's still being held up. He's got Benny Maru, and Benny was in this exact same situation last game. And pulled it off.
Oh, right into the belly to belly.
An almost very un-Benny Maru move.
But like I said, you've been hanging out with Goro for all this time.
Hey,
You got to pick up something, right?
That's right.
I mean, hell, I was saying the other day, who do you think Goro's son has been slapping around in training, okay? Right now, so again, for everybody watching home, might be just for joining us. We got Lazy Freddy going up against Chris G. So Benny Maru Mira. Chris G is the green Benny Maru. Lazy Freddy's the white Benny Maru. Goes to the activations of the corner. Good guard cancel blowback by Chris G.
Now, a tendency in this game is people to be very cautious around max mode characters. The one thing to always keep in mind is, at that point, they cannot cancel. They cannot get confirms that they would be able to get into without it. So, a lot of combo opportunities for your opponent just aren't there.
Yeah, and Lazy Freddy opting to go for the advanced cancel on that one, level 2 damage. And it's going to be, like I said, both two characters, again, playing smoothly, but as cautiously as possible right now.
Oh, yeah.
Time cell becoming back to 20 seconds, no, just over 20 seconds left. Oh, he just,
and as long as you're sitting in max mode, you're not building up any additional meters.
Exactly.
So you don't want to lay in
crux.
it. You don't want to lay in it for longer than you have to.
Chris G's going to be hunting him down for that, and confirm. 10 seconds left on the clock. It's going to come down to the time. All right, Chris G meets him into the air, and I'm just going to go for the grab.
All right, and I got to imagine.
Okay. Like, seriously, it's still anybody's game. Oh! And just like that, Lazy Freddy again clutching it out over Chris G. And again, both of them seriously shaking it up. Blending the nerves on that one, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're going to have, we're going to go up down. I think, let's say we're going to have the winner of this match. Yoshi is going to be placing the winner of this match. So now we're going to go over to winners finals. Winners finals is going to be Stray Wolf against Wero.
Wow.
So now that is definitely going to be a serious clash of styles because, again, like we said before, Stray Wolf easily one of the more aggressive fighters you can meet at this particular level. At the same time, he's going up against somebody that he's never fought in this type of bracket before. So there's going to be an issue of familiarity. Is it going to be a passive aggressive? Is it going to be a full-on active aggressive? Yeah. Where are we going to go with it, man?
This could be a stalemate, or it could be very explosive.
Yeah, like I said again, there's some opportunities here. Things can go crazy. Things can get wild very quickly.
How much respect do you show for an opponent that you've never faced before? It's always a good question,
man. As you know, it's one of those things where, on one hand, you could just run in there, have like the cold, steely, professional gaze about it. But at the same time, you could be on one. It's partially respectful, but at the same time, it's intelligent. Never underestimate your opponent. For the love of God, don't do it. Doesn't matter whether you've seen them in action before. It doesn't matter whether you've played them before. Do not, under any circumstances whatsoever, underestimate your opponent.
Yes.
Because again, for all you know, they can have something that nobody has seen. There can be some completely new mystery tech out there. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, there is plenty of opportunity for mystery tech in there. Why do you think you see people like, characters like, Gang Il, having his rise to prominence like he did?
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, there's going to be opportunities where you have people come out there. You see, Mui Mui. Again, Mui Mui, a very solid character, but nobody, up until it came fully known that you could link all of her specials together once you're in max mode, that's a huge game changer. And I really, my heart goes out to whoever got caught with that the very first time, because that could not have been a good day.
Yeah, this game has a very rich, what would you consider a mid-tier selection.
Oh, yeah.
And at any given time, in the right matchup situation, your opponent could pull out someone who may not be the best overall, but is the best for the situation.
All right, so again, here we are, winners finals right now. TNC Stray Wolf coming up against Wero Asamiya. Did not time that roll perfectly. Gets the lash in the air. Right. Still, again, decent trades and whatnot, but again, one of them has to take advantage over the other.
Now, both these characters, while they have some projectile-like properties to them, don't have anything that they can really pressure in a zoning situation. They can kind of control the space from it's a little about half screen situations, but they're gonna kind of be fishing in and out, trying to find an opportunity.
Particularly Yuri, again, like I said, she's got the tools to like make. She got the tools to be like forward moving with her aggression, but at the same time, again, you leave yourself open when you're always moving forward.
Oh!
I was not expecting that at all. They didn't know Rising was going to be out there by then, but no, Yuri wasn't having it.
Yeah, Wero was, you know, he had it in mind for a while that he was going to find the right opportunity to catch that in.
All right, so again, here we got Stray Wolf's time. Again, still very dangerous character.
Now, with the nature of her command grab, she can combo into that.
Just like that. Where else is again making serious work on Stray Wolf's hand. Dang,
Oh,
like
lands.
Lands on the ropes.
Lands right on the hopscotch.
Right, but still, he took a lot off behind there. So now, he's going to have Athena there. And keep in mind, we still have not seen the full extent of his Yuri.
No.
There it goes. Goes to the teleport. Oh, beautiful.
Ooh.
That was a read to the point of ESP, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez, you cannot have choreographed that better. Please tell me somebody Twitch clipped that.
Yeah, he's poking around in his head, pressing on gray matter.
Okay, this is keeping him safe. And out.
Now, this has been a very frenetic winner's final so far.
Okay, now again, I be very careful.
Oh!
Excellent use of the Kingdom. Oh!
And he's got a reversal of his own.
All right, so now, Stray Wolf, we're going to be putting up his Kia. Now again, this is one of the more aggressive Kias you could ever hope to fight against. But still has to get through Athena. Yeah, goes to the activation instantly.
Now, Athena, once Athena establishes control, she can make things happen very quickly.
Oh, yes.
She doesn't have the highest damage in the game, but she's able to rack up what she does put out very quickly and enough that it'll affect your psyche.
Again, seriously, like the speed at which she could rack up those like min damage combos isn't alarming, to be frank. Again, matching that up with her tools, like we were saying, everything. The only thing that Athena does not have is a Rekka. Everything else, got the command grab, got the projectile, got the air attack, got the DP, got the teleport. Ooh, that quick second stare down. All right, again, just throwing them out. There it is. Again, this is just pacing it down.
And
here's
wearing him down with those psycho balls.
And here's the crazy thing. We're talking about how aggressive Stray Wolf's Kyo is, but in the way that Wero plays, it's basically like taking a knee against a strong defensive line. You're taking them out of the game completely. Interesting stuff here from Wero.
All right. Stray Wolf.
I said again, a little bit of consternation on his face.
Opting to go right back in. Almost surprised you didn't take a minute to kind of just process what just happened.
And
have we seen that Iori yet?
Nope. Like I said, we saw one combo from Wero's Iori. Just one.
Just one. Just to let you know he's still here.
Again, goes through good old setup there.
Solid jump in. And that's one bar.
Highest min damage in the game.
Jumps in with the knee. Gets a nice little meterless B&B.
Yeah, like I said, one of the better. Just like that.
And Stray Wolf now opting to be very, very cruel to Yuri,
Yeah,
knowing
I
what
said
she
it,
did
seriously.
last game.
Can't have her staying on. You know, I said, because Athena is the one that has been doing all of the work. And again, to reiterate, ladies and gentlemen, we've only seen one combo from Wero Ziori. And nice pick up there off of that. And again, good hop there from Stray Wolf.
Tried to tag her over the Psycho Ball, but ended up being just shy.
Nice again, nice silver in damage. Almost 50% off that one combo, ladies and gentlemen.
Excellent spacing
so
for the
now-
roll punish.
Okay, so right now, Warehouse Samia. Athena is kind of on the ropes. All right, good guard cancel blowback. Gets him in the air. And again, the blowback there on the ground. Goes for maximum activation. Ooh, okay. Trying something a little bit different there. Trying something a little bit classic. Tried to stagger on the bread and butter there with Athena. Didn't go for the immediate Phoenix Arrow. All right, now here comes Ziori. Now we're gonna definitely have to see more of Wero Ziori. Was he just a trump card that he was calling holding as a threat, or is there actual knowledge here? Okay. All right, again, like I said, keeping it safe. And again, Wero with the meter advantage. Alright, those are the grabs again.
Still alive.
Oof, just like that. Old school fireball puts him down.
All right.
All right, so we're seeing it there now. We know for a fact we've seen a little bit more of the Iori. We can see that again. There is a decent amount of neutral game for what Wero's ring.
Yes.
Okay. All right, playing this generally safe. Gets a standing deactivation. Goes to the launcher. Into the combo.
Wero opting to go ahead and use resources trying to get rid of this Hein quickly.
Yeah, like I said again, don't want to give him the opportunity to build any momentum. Ooh, catches him on the back dash.
But you have to wonder, is that a choice that he makes because he's trying to get to Kyo as fast as possible, or does he not want to deal with that Hein and whatever matchup situation that Iori would find himself in?
All right, now. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, because of the glory that is the KOF 14 soundtrack, we get the special song in this winner's finals match.
And this is as classic as it gets in KOF.
That's it. This is the beginning right here. This is the everything. All right, goes for it. Goes for the launch. Goes into the full combo. He manages to get the jump in onto the activation again. And right now, we're seeing a really interesting juxtaposition. Stray Wolf now has to tackle against an aggressive Iori.
Yes.
Some storybook stuff.
Oh,
right
and the safe jump from Wero.
Jesus. All right, so again, you see right there, beautiful trade, ladies and gentlemen. Wero jumping in, goes to try and go for a little bit of an offense there. Stray Wolf with the armor on Kyo's Rekka manages to block in time. In between the second and third hits of the Rekka, manages to get out of DP. Again, like I said, that's high-level stuff, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so now Wero up 2-0 over Stray Wolf from winners finals. Okay, so again now, simply a matter of working the meter game.
Now, Stray Wolf has had two different game plans not pan out so far.
Yeah.
And
again, this is about to be a drawing board situation, man. Because again, nothing seems to really be working against Wero.
because that's the thing. Once you get into a 3 out of 5 set with somebody, and you have, and at first you play defensive and it doesn't work, and then you play offensive and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Now what?
Again, either the only other thing left is just seriously throw whatever you got left at the wall and see what sticks.
Play it by ear.
Gets the jump in and the cross up. Doesn't go for it, but again, still has the opportunity to get away from it. Good use of the backdash there, Wero. Okay. Finals, what's he got? He's going to be able to pull on. Trying to go for the jump in again. Right now, it's a simple matter of borrowed time there. Now, he doesn't want Yuri to get much health back, so even if Stray Wolf loses his Benimaro, because it's at 10 seconds, she's not going to get that much back. All right, has an opportunity here to get some damage off.
No.
Oh, but the cross-up, man. And again, just like that steep angle that Yuri's jumping D gives. Unreal, man. All right. So here comes the cold calculating Butler.
Now, to me, I don't like this matchup for Hein. I think that Yuri's air options kind of takes care of a lot of his strengths.
Good point.
He likes to control the ground right in front of him, and she doesn't have to be there.
No, she doesn't. Not at all. All right, man, get there. Goes to the queen. The damage off. Nice and solid. But again, Yuri is still standing. All right, goes to the activation. Oh! Hunts him down.
Explosive EX command grab.
All right, again, managed to go for the pawn there. Straight ahead. So finally gets that Yuri down. But the problem is Straywolf is still looking at a points deficit. And now here he is, what we, for a moment, thought was Wero's best character. And turns out it's really only just the second banana.
Yeah.
Is his, Athena. Here comes the activation of the combo.
Iori handily brought the game back for him in the last game.
Goes with a full reverse OCV.
Now, Stray Wolf here, with the way he's been handling this match, Wero has been steadily using meters throughout the game, and hasn't been stockpiling it for Iori's usage.
Yep.
So, this does create another dynamic. However, he is at a massive health deficit.
Oh, yes. Just like that. A fadeaway jump, fadeaway standing D. Okay, so now here it is. It all falls on the Kyo again. But like you were saying a second ago, try playing it, defensively. It didn't work. Try playing it offensively. It didn't work. So again, now here it is, staring at ejection into loser's side. How does he stand against it? All right. Getting caught with a command grab is not how you stand against it, but still. All right. Ooh. Well-timed sweep. All right. Beautiful timing on that, Noah Shinagi. Okay, now here comes Stray Wolf. Here's the aggression. But the drop combo in the corner. This isn't great. What?
Whoa!
What?
You gotta be kidding me.
What? Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. That was slightly unprofessional of me. And so now Stray Wolf again, like I said, fighting back. Just I don't even know what you could call that. Like, was it chess? Was it movement? Was it the placement of the game? Like, what's going on here?
And our poor stream manager over there just watched all the audio levels spike.
My bad. No, that one's on me. Okay. All right. So just like that, Wero now has got himself comfortably on the winner's side of Grand Finals.
Yep.
And again, that's not an easy thing to say when you're in a top 8 with Lazy Freddy, Stray Wolf, and Chris J.
Yeah.
Unreal. So here we got a possibility for what could be a general major upset, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. Insane. Intense. All right, so now
it's time to distill down out of the 3 players.
Who's going to take this?
Who's going to go up there and take another crack at him?
All right, so the next matchup on stream, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Lazy Freddy against Yoshi. Again, another group of people who, again, they don't really see each other too often in tournament, but I know for a fact these two, again, they lab it up all the time together. So here it's going to be another one of those situations where, like Elkie was saying earlier, will experience play over knowledge at this point. Decision-making time. Again, like, I'm just sorry, listener, because I know for a fact I didn't have a stroke or anything on stream. I saw what I saw, right? Okay.
Yes, you did.
Like, how did she not get hit out of any of that?
She's Athena, and she's magical. And that's pretty much how we're going to have to look at it.
Yeah.
And hopefully SNK looks at it.
You know what? Again, like my apparently Paperton's concept of logic and reasoning is just going to have to hold that L.
Listen, she disappears into thin air and then reappears somewhere else on the screen.
Point taken. Point taken. Still madness. All right, so now we got ourselves a full-on mirror, ladies and gentlemen. But the question is, definitely full-on mirror. So now this is really going to be a question of the players. And again, Lazy Freddy he's got the character knowledge of the game all across the board to run a full-fledged mirror. But again, can Yoshi follow through on it?
All right, and Kula mirror right off top. This is going to be adorable.
All right, goes to no beautiful jumping CD that Kula has.
Oh, the instant overhead, a favorite tool of Lazy Freddy. The deep jump in. Now that attack, jumping C, it always looks like it's too low for it to come out. And a lot of people will be expecting the the empty low at that point.
All right.
And they'll get hit with it.
It is what it is, man. Okay, so Yoshi wins the battle of the coolers. So no, that's one question of the mirror match sorted. All right, but again, here comes Lazy Freddy's key up.
And we'll be seeing that. We'll be seeing that at least one more time.
Right.
So is Yoshi's Kula slippery enough to avoid Kyo's incredible offense?
That's going to be the question of the day right now. It's two right there that he's going for. Right, that's the activation. It's launch. Misses the combo. Oh, record. And just work that. Chip down that guard beater, baby. This is standard either.
I'm noticing a bit of trepidation on Lazy Freddy's part here. He's been getting these errant hits and kind of letting him go. That drop in the corner with the Rekka. But he's still keeping it together. He's still being very defensive, and that's what's kind of saving it.
I said again, though, just for anybody here watching, there is a quick meme moment here. Both of them staring at each other. Who are you? And he says, I'm you, but I graduated. Again, I said, no, trepidation is there. No, and again, these two are both very, very apprehensive to try and go in. Yeah. Goes for it. Here's the opportunity. Ooh, this is it all together. Again, this is patience.
And the classic situation with a mirror match, are you using your best team, and are they better at it than you are?
Yeah.
And if they are, where do you go from there?
Yeah, so that is a very uncomfortable question a lot of people have to ask themselves. The mirror match. Oh, misses the activation combo, but still manages to get all the EX damage off. Nice little pickup there. And again, good use of the blowback for the activation.
Oh.
Just like that, Lazy Freddy gets the mix-up.
Freddy's been able to salvage these situations where he's had a big drop. But like again, preserving a cool head, not compounding mistakes.
Yep.
The key to victory. Everybody is going to make errors.
Okay, big damage coming off of this one, but again, just got the meter. Wasn't able to go to the activation. And again, like I said, just full tit for tat situation we see here, ladies and gentlemen.
Final round. Ready, go.
All right, and we got the Benimaru mirror. This is identical. The meter's the same, the health's the same.
Seriously, and it's just going to be a little matter of who can really pull that trigger first.
And at this point, it's this for the mental health of both players. The fact that it's coming down to this, where they are just tit for tat. It's neither one of them is going to feel lost going into the next game.
Nope. But again, will the loser opt to actually switch things out, or will they keep running the mirror?
Now this is a very strong team to begin with.
Oh yeah.
Any changes that we could potentially see would have to be to exploit some information that was let out during the match.
Right. Okay, and now Yoshi came up, but drops his combo. Trying to put a little bit of damage out there. Time is going to be a factor, but again, when it's down to the last character on both sides, time doesn't mean anything.
All right. This is definitely putting the pressure on Yoshi. He's got practically no health left and doesn't have any meter to finish it out.
It just gets the bar, but again, will it be?
Oh! And the jump back D.
Baby. The fadeaway. Lazy Freddy wins the mirror match. But again, the question is, will he have to face it again? Both players going for their drink, getting a little swig of H2O.
Now, Yoshi lost that game, but it's no cause for panic. I mean, we truly got into a situation where it could have gone either way with just one decision. If you're only one decision from the match going your way, there's no reason to be alarmed. Oh, Yoshi and Freddy both there just...
Again, they're just trying to tear into each other. I'm not knocking it for you. It's like it's what it is.
No, we're getting into a game of patty cake here between these two.
See it right now.
And
Lazy
Freddy chipping away. That
pressure.
guard gauge is about ruined, but the life gauge is more so.
Okay. All right, so again now, Lazy Freddy managing to win at the Battle of the Coolers. But again, here comes Yoshi with his key up. Got the meter to put a real bit of hurt on Cooler right here.
All right, Freddy answers back.
It's a little bit of breathing room. Here's his fadeaway jumper. All right, good card cancel blowback there.
Now, Kula's job has modified somewhat. He's going to be conservative on resource usage, but he's just going to try to wear down gauge, wear down health as much as he can.
Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, you know, got a decent match here, but again, here comes Lazy Freddy. Kula coming in, about to make the short work.
No, getting bold with the run-up throw. Or the straight-up throw, I should say.
Just runs in, speeds down. Okay, so right now, Yoshi, one character away from being sent out. Right. And again, Lazy Freddy is content to sit back and build meter.
Now, in this game, Freddy has done an excellent job of controlling the pace. And that's what Yoshi's trying to break through here with Benny.
Right. Okay, so finally breaks through that threshold, shatters the glass, and gets by Kula. But again, still has two other characters to work with.
Now, loser semis here. This is we're still only 2 out of 3, so.
Opens up with the down 2C.
You know, Yoshi knows that he's facing elimination here.
Yeah, man. Okay. Go for it.
Oh,
this is going to be it. Big damage is going to be coming off of this. So lift again.
Now with Freddy's confidence. Oh, now sometimes if he can have just a little bit more juggle, he can land that DP.
Again, but still, he's got to be very careful against the blowback. Burns a little bit of meter from Freddy, but he's in the advantage now.
But you can see the confidence that's built up in Freddy now in this matchup. The nerves that were showing up in the last game just aren't present here.
He gets a cross up, and that's going to be
That's
it. So Lazy Freddy moves on to losers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the situation. It's going to throw a few things out here. Number one, yours truly, I'm going to have to dip out at the moment. I got to get back to New York. I still got to go to work in the morning, and my bus is going to be leaving in a little bit. So I'm going to go over to the crowd, and I'm going to grab Amish Mike to take over duties for him. He's going to work with Elfie. Now, the other thing that I want to let you guys know, everybody who plays KOF, there is another online tournament coming up, the Kings of Colorado. They're going to have that thing going on. It's going to be happening December 30th. You can look online anywhere. You're going to be able to find the information. You're still building up the match arena. There's still opportunity to get signed in. So, seriously, make a little bit of note of it. December 30th, there's going to be another King of Colorado online tournament for KOF 14 on Steam. Me and anything, ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. It's been a blast. Elkie, always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, sir.
You know, Funky P, thanks for having me on mic, man. And ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, there are 1,001 places you can be on Twitch at any given moment. You decide to spend some time with us, and I love you for it. So thank you. So until next time, I'm signing out. So keep fighting the good fight, friends. And I'm going to go get Amish Mike and put him on for y'all.
How you doing, man?
Whoa, what are we doing here?
What are we
doing here? What do we got here?
Apparently, this is the beard booth tonight.
Ooh, boy. Today, tonight, hopefully tomorrow. So we've got Lazy on left, right?
Yep.
And Stray Wolf on the right.
Yes.
These dudes know each other for sure. So that's, like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm really excited for this match.
We're getting to the point where a tight-knit community like this, when you get to the end of the tournament,
It's hard to
People
not
are-
see people that you know.
yeah, there's going to be a lot of familiarity between the players.
Oh, for sure. Ooh, okay. Freddy getting a little ignorant over here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm liking this. Like, this is not how you... this is not respect. I would not call this respect for Freddy.
He was beginning to feel himself at the end of that last game. He was getting really confident
I mean,
with the Kula.
he's feeling himself off that Yoshi one. I don't think he had himself for that. So he's definitely playing that way right now.
And Stray Wolf using the Benny Maru on point. Uncommon placement for Benny, but hey, he's effective anywhere.
I think he likes the way that Benny sets the stage for the rest of his team, because Benny can build him the bar that he needs. He can spend the bar if he needs the damage. And then, like, just the way that Benny can set the pace of the game is super nice on point. Like, I don't have to wait for you to make a stupid move for me to get up on you. I can just, if you're going to play passive, I can just jump D you in the corner. If you don't want to play on me, when I have the life lead, I can just build bar. Like, Benny's an incredible point.
Oh, yeah. And in following up with Hein. Hein is almost perfect in that second position.
Okay, he might kill here. He spends
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Let's go,
Yes,
baby.
he will.
Oh, no, so close.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't think it was going
I
to
thought
scale
with
that
the
heavily.
I thought with the low life and his damage, I thought it was a wrap.
I did,
Ooh,
too.
okay. Okay.
Just do it.
Just do those.
Player 2 wins.
Ooh, let's go. Stray will feel himself a little bit on that read.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to...
You gotta feel yourself sometimes.
Benny players have to feel themselves. You kind of got to embody them a little bit.
Yeah, right? Ooh, but Freddy's got this bar. He shouldn't be dropping it, but if he does, he's gonna be doing a lot of damage on the next round. I hope he doesn't touch anything for this.
No. He gets the right hit. He won't have to.
He won't have to, right. But he might want to spend one right now because he's not building any more bar.
Yeah.
So if he builds a blowback right here, if Stray Wolf gets up on him, that would be pretty smart. Ooh, no. Ooh, yo. Yo, Ricky making it hurt. Oh, he's got the corner too. Ooh, uh-oh.
And Freddy, like you said, he's got that full bar. He's
got that
not
full
building
bar. He's
anything.
not building
He's
it.
just...
Yeah. So if you think about it, he's actually losing bar
Yes.
because he's losing potential bar that he could be gaining right now.
That's always something to be
Yes.
concerned about. Like when you're playing, don't bank everything.
Yeah, he has no meter economy right now. But he's got that Benny on. He's got that Benny on deck right now. Ooh, okay.
Oh, we just run up a
Spend
crane
that,
grab.
baby. Oh no!
Oh.
Yo, come on, finish your plate. Okay. Stray Wolf telling him how it's done. Ooh, ooh, the fadeaway D. Okay.
Stray Wolf at this time, I mean, the pace is just whatever at this point.
Right. I mean, right, that's for sure. But see, this is like how, and that's a wrap right there. He don't drop these. There you go. Yep. Because see, like, that was the thing, was that Freddy was playing from behind the entire game.
Yeah.
Because Benny set up the stage for success for Stray Wolf. Like, he didn't have to make any hard reads. He doesn't have to go in. And if he wants to, he can too. He can go if he wants to go in. He's still got one of the best characters in the game for that.
Yeah.
So if he can play whatever game he sees fit.
I mean, he's not pressuring you from full screen, but he's able to sit there and build up his resources.
But right, if he has life lead, you have to get in.
Yeah, and if he has level 3, you better be very careful about what you do.
For sure. Ooh, okay. Freddy with the corner, though. Ooh, get ignorant, boy. Let's go.
Freddy,
Hop on that boy.
Freddy has lost some patience with how
this
matchup's going.
Ain't trying to not press buttons, bro. I'm trying to make you walk into these toes. Ooh. Ooh, okay.
Slides in.
Ooh, safe. Ooh, Stray Wolf got no guard bar, but he don't need it because he's putting them knuckles on Girl Hurl. Ooh, okay.
Oh, you're gonna have to choose.
Ooh, Freddy walking forward. I like it. Ooh, put him away. Put him away.
End him.
No, he hasn't.
No, he can't. He doesn't have it.
Ooh, that's safe.
Ew.
Ooh, okay. I wasn't expecting that from Stray Wolf. I thought he knew not to, but he couldn't.
Yeah.
He couldn't take the chip. I don't think either. So
no,
it was kind of forced his hand. Ooh, the backdash. Okay. Ooh, get off me, son. Come on.
All right.
Oh, not safe at all. Free punish.
Now the match against Yoshi was completely dependent on how the Kula did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. When he was playing strong with her off top, it completely set the stage for his victory.
Definitely. I definitely hear that. Ooh, stay out of my air, son. So this is Freddy's most confident character for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely want to see him make some work happen with this. Ooh, okay. Stray Wolf the corner, he gives it up on the turn on the teleport. But he's got this bar though. Okay, there we go. Spend that.
Yeah, there's always a confidence level with classic characters in the hands of experienced players.
Oh yeah, this ain't his first rodeo for Freddy. Ooh.
Oh.
He's gonna put in the hurt, but he don't got the meter to spend. He's gonna have another bar if he gets another confirmed. Ooh, get off me, son. Ooh, oh no! If Freddy had confirmed off that, he would have ended. He would have ended up. I'm almost positive. Ooh!
Oh.
We punish. No, we do not punish those. Dang, I thought he had that.
Everything's getting stuffed here.
Ooh, out of the corner.
Right over.
Just back up. Just back up. Build your bar, bro. He's got to come to you. Oh, Freddy. Freddy getting impatient.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Okay, knockdown. What we got? Ooh!
Oh, the cross of dive.
Oh, damn, boy. Go wash your hands. That was dirty. Woo!
Round 4. Ready, go!
All right, Freddy, just need to do a little cleanup here. Ooh, okay. One of these D's, boy. Running into my D's.
And when you ask Benimaru how many wallet chains you need for your studded leather belt,
Another one. I
the
need
answer
more.
is 3, and they have to be gold.
So I expect. Ooh, okay. Never mind that. Ooh. Go straight off the corner. This is dangerous. Ooh, getting ignorant. Yo.
He's in. He's staying.
Ooh, oh, come on. He wanted the close speed, but he didn't get it. He was too far. Ooh. Yo, Stray Wolf should know not to press buttons into that. Ooh, okay. Give me this corner. Ooh.
Oh. That's what, the second late activation for him?
Right, yeah. It's kind of I think it's just tournament nerves. I don't think these dudes are doing that in casuals for sure.
Oh, no way. No, everybody's...
Ooh, no down C's, boy! Get out of here.
No, the tension here is real.
It's real, for sure. I mean, these dudes, I think these dudes know, like, this is probably the last outing for the game. So, like, it's time to show out.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, get out of my air, boy! That's that second jump D from Freddy. Ooh.
Let that ride out for 1 meter. Ooh. What's he gonna do for that EX red kick? No!
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
Why?
Yo! Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Dang, we got some matches over here. Dang, this is like the opposite of how Top 8 began. Top 8, the first part was a 2-0, 2-0, 2-0.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted to see. This is what I came to Top 8 for.
We're here for
Like that
shock
V-
and awe. That's
Yes.
what we want.
Like that V-Shield match, that first one versus, was that Yoshi? Was that where he like, it was a buzzer beater, like down to like the last poke?
Oh, yeah.
That was hot. Ooh. So Ricky's still rocking that point Benny. It's been doing work. I can't
yeah.
tell him to change.
There's no,
It's not like he's failing.
yeah, there's no reason to change up the game plan.
Ooh, okay. Fred, see, this is a really rough spot for Kulo. Like, you don't have much bar, and you got a significant life deficit. I mean,
And if you're trying to low profile with the crouching B on Benny Maru,
on Benny,
good luck with it.
Yeah. Well, she actually has a much larger crouch hitbox than it looked like than what is displayed. It's actually like it's pretty. What's the word I'm looking for? It's pretty surprising. Like once you see like, it feels like you're hitting like.
It's weird.
I wish I had a good analogy because I would use it right now.
Okay.
All right, but oh my gosh, yo, Straight Wolf didn't even get scraped. He might have like.
No. Yeah, he dusted his shoulder off.
Dusted his shoulder. See, this is the confidence that you can play with. Like once you have that Benny life lead, you can just chill and watch him run into your jump D. Ooh, the fadeaway Ds. Let's go. Letting no jumps come in. Ooh. Yo, Stray Wolf is just scared of getting confirmed on the ground. He knows that if he just stays in the air and controls his space,
Yeah.
that Kyo isn't getting much more than like 150,
Yeah.
200. Whereas he gets confirmed on the ground, he's getting a 500 damage combo into the corner.
Yeah, it's the Meon tech. Stay in the air. What are they going to do?
Yeah, what are they going to do? Ooh. Ooh, run into these Ds. That's what you're going to do. Ooh. Gosh. Yo, this is suffocating.
Yeah.
Best word for that right now. Ooh, okay.
Lazy Freddy break it through.
Can't put him away yet, but he's going to get this corner
Gonna get
carry.
this good juggle and the corner control.
Ooh.
Godlike.
Stray Wolf with the Benny Clinic right now. Even in the corner, this dude has got a game plan.
Round 3. Ready?
All right.
Well, yo, please don't end on an OCV. That's the roughest way to go. Losers finals, 03,
I got
OCV. I'm praying for you, Freddie. Oh my gosh.
He can't let that happen.
Okay. Clean it up. There we go.
All
Let's
right.
go.
We're getting our wish over here. It's not out of the question for him to turn this around.
See you next.
On character choices alone, that's true. But we got some other variables in the mix right
Now,
here.
the ability to deal with Hein, and Hein being as unique as he is. Now,
That's the biggest problem is that like Stray Wolf is the Hein player.
Yeah.
So like if you don't have that experience, if you don't have a Hein in your local, like that's it. He's gonna run all over you.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. Yo, fix the gloves, bro. Fix the gloves. There we go. Into what? Ooh. Okay. Into the puddle. Back in the corner though.
And Stray Wolf takes it clean 3-0.
Showing you why he's in losers final. Why he's in grand finals.
Grand finals now. And
But here comes the problem.
yeah, let's bring up the man of
Big
the hour.
boy. Big boy Wero, where you at, bro? Kind of can't El Baño right now. We kind of can't call him because, or we need someone who speaks Spanish to get on the mic. We're gonna call him. Homie is not from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight from.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
All right, Controller Chaos with the 10% off of their selection with code NEC. Beautiful line of customized controllers, including the branded NEC 18 PS4 pad.
Yeah, I see these guys everywhere. I mean,
Oh,
every time I see one of these ads, like I'm pretty consistently impressed with.
And a strong
with the
event
color
supporter.
choice.
And
That too, yeah. They're everywhere. It's hard to miss these guys.
And
Custom
good old
viewers.
Curtis over
If
at
you're talking about
DCB.
hard to miss.
Yeah.
Talking about hard to miss. These boys is everywhere.
Oh, he's feeling himself. He's back in full heel mode. No promo code needed for free
Yeah.
shipping in the U.S. Check him
Yo,
out.
they got the license now, too. That's hot.
Yeah, man. Attack on Wake Up. Run back 2.
It's the tournament? Oh, we doing arcade parts. Oh, all right. All right. I'm down for that. 15% off. That's a little something. That's definitely a little something.
And an extra 5% off.
Ooh, okay.
Code NEC 18. Now that's with
20.
that's with a 1 and an 8. No Romans.
I'm gonna try. We get the crowd. The crowd's trying to tell me not to root for my mans, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my hardest. But I just want to see a good match, folks. That's on me. That's
Vizio
all
with
I
the
want.
commentary coaching.
Yes, that's how. Sometimes you do need to coach those commentators. Sometimes they're. Oh, I thought we were just checking buttons, but we in it.
No.
These boys is hungry.
Like, we know our buttons. Let's get
Yes.
to it. Wero is itching
Yes.
to take home the trophy.
This dude is trying to get home. Trying to get home with the goods. Ooh, okay. Yo, this dude has been putting on a Yuri clinic, even against Marco Polo. Like everyone,
Yes.
like if you play a KOF on East Coast, you know
Yeah.
this boy Marco, and you know he's got that Yuri.
Oh, yeah.
But he had that point. It was point Yuri mirror match.
Oh,
Marco got OCV'd in pools.
yeah.
OCV.
And Marco is incredibly confident with his Yuri, and he
Yes.
has every right to be.
Right.
But
'Cause
holy
he's been
moly.
running all up and down the coast. But when he came through to pools, he thought he was getting an easy top 8.
Well, he was the
Late reg.
victim of the
Yeah.
late registration
He's
death pool.
one of many. I'm still salty. Ooh, okay. And this has been the story like the entire tournament. If you saw a Wero match, it was Yuri going ham.
Oh yeah, I mean she's just like a hornet. She's all
Yeah.
over the place, and she's coming at your ass first.
Ooh, okay. What do we got on Wake Up? Ooh.
Oh, baits
Yo.
it out, and we're gonna punish that fully.
Yo, Stray Wolf feeling the pressure. In the corner, just doing it.
Now,
Yo,
Stray
but
Wolf
Wero knew. Wero had it.
and Stray Wolf has come off a
Strong showing already in top 8.
and a series of matches that were going the distance, using up a lot of clock, and Wero just has no patience
That's
for that.
for sure. Yeah. Ricky's just been showing like really good defense, but like Wero knows. Ooh.
All right, so he's got this Yuri in the corner. Now, what's he
Ooh,
gonna do
okay.
with it?
We punish those. Let's go, baby.
And let's just get rid of that.
Okay. Let's go.
Signs of life from Stray Wolf here with the Anchor Kyo.
It ain't free. It ain't free. Let's go.
Now he's got a long hill to climb.
Yes.
He's coming out of losers. He's got to take down 2 characters with his 1.
This is the fighting game marathon. Coming out of losers in
Yeah.
KOF. Oh my God.
And we're talking about Wero, who has
Yes.
just been stomping mud holes
Everybody.
all the way
Yes.
to grand
I never
finals.
saw him. I have not seen him take an L in this tournament. Ooh, oh no! Do you know he lost his first game here to Tamestorm, round 1.
Oh,
Tamestorm, the Nako player. Do you know Temple Nut?
Yes.
Temple Nut's brother took the first game of the entire tournament off on that dude. Yes.
And Athena just said, I don't care about your life. I'm going to chip you out.
Little Athena combo video.
Now, how's Stray Wolf going to try to adapt to this pace? Because
He's got a character. He's got a character roster, but that's not the problem. I don't think.
No, this is going to be a whole mindset
I think this
situation.
is player versus player. I think the problem is that Wero just knows. Wero has got that.
Yeah. And I don't know if this is smart to immediately jump back in after
I have definitely agree with that sentiment. That if you take that L, you need to ice that momentum.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's
a strong tool that players just really do not take advantage of.
Like I've been reprimanded at the locals by a Mato 310.
For dudes hitting the watch on you.
It's just like it's just I kept jumping back in. He's like, stop.
Oh yes, that's for sure. Definitely do not.
It's just like
I want to hear it the other way. I want to hear dudes calling time on me because I'm icing their momentum out.
I want you to hate me. Like, if I gotta go to the restroom.
Yes.
I gotta check my email.
I'm trying to get you in your feelings before this next match.
because I want you to be impatient when we jump back in. I
Yes.
want you to be
I want-
overly aggressive and start making mistakes.
Yes. Players, I don't know. Personally, I think it should. I would like to see more of it.
Yeah. That's the part. There's a point where the respect goes too far, and you're just like, oh yeah, let's just keep going.
For sure.
Ooh. And he's just taking advantage of all that frame data.
Yeah, I mean, Yuri, like, if you look, I didn't particularly pay attention to that first round, but, like, Yuri came into this round against Hein, full bar. Not full bar, full life.
Yeah.
Full life. It's crazy. Against Stray Wolf. This isn't like this isn't some random.
Yeah.
Some local random. This is your
no,
boy Stray Wolf.
But no, his Benny Maru didn't get to have a turn.
That's true, yeah, and that wasn't like his Chang. That was a Benny. That was a point Benny, no tools. It's not like you had bar and he didn't.
Yeah.
It was no bar, point.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This was an even start, and Yuri bested him soundly. So,
Oh my God.
and once again, Stray Wolf
Stray
down
Wolf
to
is on the
Kyo
ropes.
against Yuri.
This is gonna hurt, but he's not gonna close out here.
Yeah.
He's gonna get the corner though, so let's see what he's got. Ooh,
I mean,
down.
the dude's on his anchor. He's got one bar, and he still hasn't put away this Yuri.
Ooh, yo, that.
And this is no knock against Stray Wolf. This is just an endorsement of Wero's dominance.
Wero has just been doing this to everybody. Ooh.
Look at this. I don't care. Get back over there.
Okay. Stray Wolf's in there. Let's go.
Player 2 wins.
Yo, the crowd wants to see a match.
Yeah.
The crowd does not want a 3-0 over here.
No. We don't want anybody feeling themselves this much. We want people to come out of grand finals breathing heavy.
See, his Yuri sets the pace, but I think his Athena is even better though.
His
Athena is disgusting.
so fast.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I play that character, I feel like a tank. But
Yeah.
this dude looks like a gadfly.
Yeah, I mean, she has movement tools, but you really have to take advantage of them to get her to just zip
bar.
around the screen. She's not going to do it just on regular movement alone.
Right.
And he's like any good Athena, not shy to just keep you locked down with Psycho
yeah.
Ball.
Right. Ooh, okay. Ooh.
Oh, read that.
That was tough. That EX Phoenix hero, the only way he can retaliate against that is in the corner, he guard cancel rolls backwards on the first hit. So outside, in neutral, at mid-screen, that's free. It's free plus frames for her.
All right, now
It's ridiculous.
this time, Stray Wolf's taking his time a little bit more.
Yes. I think he's going back to character select.
Hopefully so. If not,
He's Mr. Wipe Me Down.
you want to wipe down? No, going back in.
Oh, I thought we were going to character select.
I'm hearing a little bit of protest from the crowd about jumping in already.
I agree with that sentiment. Because I mean, like, at least change this up because this hasn't worked for you the last two shots.
I mean, both times eventually Kyo was able to knock down Yuri.
I think that's what he should have gone to.
Like,
seen how Kyo on point does.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. He's got the corner now. Oh my gosh, the 14 roll out of the corner. Oh, that had to have been a mistake.
Yeah, that was.
I think he went for a tiger knee and he just didn't get it. Because it just makes no sense for him to be doing like that C record right there, or the right jink thing.
Special.
Okay, there we go. This is gonna hurt. He's gonna get the corner too.
All right, Stray Wolf. I see this game plan.
It's just that he respected too hard because when he backed up, he just super jumped out.
Yeah.
No more corner, no more pressure. Dang, this has been the same. We're following the same script.
Yeah. Because you're gonna get.
Oh no. Okay, she's hurting.
Yeah. But being aggressive has been the only thing that works for Stray Wolf.
That's true. He has not been able to zone her or space her out.
No.
No neutral has been working. But once he gets that corner, sometimes he gets it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fight this fire with fire.
Ooh. Oh man, that was so much plus frames. That meaty.
Oh, dive kick trades.
Okay. Plus. Ooh, okay. We just do those. Oh, dang. If he had that jump CD, that would have been. Oh, my God. That would have been an
crouching beach.
entirely different game if Hine had landed that jump CD.
Yeah.
That jump CD for that air-to-air. Totally different game right now. Just a little late to the punch.
Yeah, completely changed the complexion of the rest of this match.
I know.
And right now, this is Stray Wolf's tournament
Hot
life here,
little
and it's
400.
disappearing in front of his eyes.
Ooh, okay. Now you got the corner. Let's go.
Oh, blocks the overhead.
The blocks. We have those. That's +2.
Oh,
Ooh, okay. No. Yo, Ricky.
you got to put away this Yuri. If nothing else, to buy yourself some time to
Just
think.
to buy time, I know. This is looking like a wrap.
Do you believe in miracles?
Well, I don't know how much my belief is going to change. Ooh, okay.
Run up, grab it.
Okay. Signs of life. Let's go. You know, maybe I did need to believe.
Well, this is a
on,
leap of
Ricky.
faith that he's forced to take.
We can pull this out.
This Athena
okay.
is just such a problem.
But yet, that's the thing. He can't trade ever at all.
Yeah.
So even if he's
And with that,
that's a tournament point.
Where
Wow.
Asamiya is your champion of King of Fighters 14 at NEC 18.
Mexico City takes it down soundly, convincingly.
Soundly, yeah.